Hi, this is Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago as usual. And I know I already uploaded a video today, but this one is just too fun. Of course, it's Judge Lynise Bryant. She's just given it to a defendant, and it's well deserved. The defendant is not wise. She decided she's going to get sassy, and which is always a bad idea in court, but it's an especially bad idea in the 36th District Court. So let's get this party started here.
And great morning. All right.
Okay.
I am Judge Lynise Bryant. Welcome to the 36th District Court. You are at the 36th District Court. You are at 36th District Court. You are at 36th District Court.
Where are we, Judge?
You are at 36th District Court. All right, I'm ready on web. Good morning.
Just for those coming in late.
Good morning. This is case number 205621901, the people of the state of Michigan versus Aisha Renee Webb. The defendant is charged with 1 count of license plate illegal use and 1 count of driving while license suspended, revoked, or denied. And today is the date set for sentencing. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Luther Glenn P38683 appearing on behalf of Ms. Webb, who also appears via Zoom. Ms. Webb, unmute your mic and state your name, please.
Aisha Webb.
And today is the date set for sentencing. I assume by your appearance on Zoom that Ms. Webb is consenting to being sentenced on Zoom and does not request an in-person sentencing, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, today is the date set for sentencing. The court has had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report. With respect to the report itself, are there any additions, deletions, or corrections on behalf of the people?
Judge, we don't have any additions, deletions, or corrections, but I would like to bring the court's attention to page 1, where it lists the original charges. If the court has not noticed, the original charges continue under the prior criminal history.
I did see that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Other than that, Judge, nothing further.
All right. Mr. Glenn, any additions, deletions, or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so everything starts out pretty good here. It takes a little while to get rolling. I don't want to cut in too much. You know, she's being quiet. She's got this dapper attorney who's like all laid back, but very, very appropriate, very smooth. You know, and it goes for a while where it's still pretty good. But although I want to lay the foundation for it, but when things go south, make sure to check in occasionally with the prosecutor, Christina Ritter, because as usual, her facial expressions are fantastic. And thank you, Keltos. $2 for the doggies, although they don't deserve it, but thank you.
All right. With respect to sentencing, is there anything on behalf of the people?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Judge. Thank you.
Anything on behalf of the defense?
Your Honor, I would ask the court to follow the recommendation of the report for probation. I would ask the court for a shorter probation, non-reporting.
All right. And would Ms. Webb like to make any statement on her own behalf?
I would defer to her.
Yes, first I want to apologize for yesterday.
I accept your apology.
And that's about it.
All right. The court has had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report. I am ready to impose sentence, and I will do so as follows, making the following observations. As I indicated, the court had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report. And speaking of yesterday, the court will make this observation. Yesterday, when we were waiting for the case to be called, and then at some point, Ms. Webb said she went to the store. She had to get some diapers or whatnot. I don't know how she got to the store. I don't know. But what I'm going to say is she better not get a driving violation while she's on this probation.
Thank you, Pat's Cats. Yeah, Naughty Mike's Adventure Fund is a much more worthy cause than the boys. It really is. Although they go on some of my naughty adventures. Right here, I'm liking this. She's she's really getting into it with the defendant already. Not too bad, but she's like, I get it. You're still driving. If you get popped for driving, this is going to mess everything up. It looks sort of mean, but again, she's being nice. The typical scenario.
So I don't know how she got to the store, but according to the report on page 3, her driver's license is suspended and her driving status is unknown. And she owes $5,611 in traffic tickets to the 36th District Court. There's no room for traffic violations on this probation. All right, so the court is going to impose the following sentence. I will accept the recommendation from probation for a 12-month term of probation. There's always room for early discharge. However, she owes too much money to the court for me to lower the term of the probation at this time. The court is going to set a final review date. I believe it'll be January the 31st, 2023, with the following terms and conditions. You shall not violate any criminal law of any governmental unit. You must not leave the state without the consent of the court. You must make a truthful report to probation on a monthly basis or as often as they require, in person, in writing, over the phone or via Zoom. You must notify probation immediately of any change of your address, phone number, or employment status, and you must pay the following fines, costs, and fees. With respect to the request for non-reporting probation, it is my position that a non-reporting probation is not a probation at all, because then who is monitoring the probation? Nobody. And then people come back a year later having done nothing, saying, I didn't know what to do. Nobody told me anything. Non-reporting probation is just, in my opinion, in most instances, useless. So she pled guilty to 2 counts. Therefore, the sentencing is asked to count 1 and count 3. With respect to count 1, the court is going to impose the mandatory cost of $210. As to count 3, the mandatory cost of $185. With respect to count 1, the court imposes a $100 pre-sentence investigation fee, $35 per month in oversight fees, for a total of $420. I'm going to reduce the oversight fees for this type of probation. I'm going to reduce the oversight fees to $20 per month for a total of $240. On count 1, the court is going to impose a $100 fine. On count 2, the court is going to impose a $200 fine.
And here's where it goes south.
The total fines, costs, and fees on count, I'm sorry, I said count 2, but I meant, ma'am, you have to be still. What are you doing? Ma'am.
Okay, I'm about to sit down. I'm sitting down now.
Who you talking to?
What you mean I'm sitting down?
When the court has discretion to do something, and right dab smack in the middle of the sentencing, a person expresses their rudeness or disrespect for the court, is usually amazing to me. Now I can do a couple of things. I can stop the sentencing again and require Ms. Webb to come in person, since this will be the second day that it appears that she does not know how to appear in court on Zoom. I could also change my complete mind and send her to jail, as opposed to accepting the probationary term. I could do that. But it's a good thing when you do have a judge who knows that some people cut off their nose to spite their face, and that they just don't know better. And maybe if they knew better, they would do better. But ma'am, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I don't know what courts you have been in. I know that some of my colleagues around the state, they let defendants talk to them sideways, random, crooked, in all kind of ways. Well, let me introduce myself to you. I'm Judge Bryant, and I don't. You get rude with me, I get rude right back with you. You get east side with me, I get east side with you. The only difference is it's only one of us in danger of going to jail on this Zoom, and it's you. So talk to me like that again. Act like you don't know what I meant when I said, what are you doing and where you going? You walking down that hall is like you being at that podium while I'm sentencing you, and you just start leaving and walking around the courtroom. That is inappropriate behavior. If you don't know how to attend court on Zoom, we're going to come to court. So from this moment on, all of your court hearings, they will be in person. Since you don't know how to come to court on Zoom, since you think that it's okay for you to keep walking down halls, going to the store, and doing all other kind of stuff while you're on Zoom.
What do you mean? I didn't mean to do that. I was going to get something from out the living room.
It's nothing to get out the living room. I'm sentencing you, and I can make that face too. Now make it again to me.
Oh my God, Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
I apologize. I apologize.
If you keep going, it's gonna get worse for you. It's not gonna get worse for me.
That's my favorite. I mean, all of it's good. There's only one of us going to jail, but it's going to be worse for you. It's not going to be worse for me.
I remember when a friend of mine went missing, and we couldn't find her, and we were looking for her, and then we finally found her about 10, 11 days later. And we were so, thankful and grateful. And we were like, girl, what happened? Where did you go? What's going on? And she was like, I went to court. She went to court in Oakland County for a traffic ticket.
She's just cool.
End up spending 10 days in the Oakland County jail. I said, what you go to jail for? The judge said I had an attitude and that I needed an attitude adjustment. And so the judge corrected my attitude by sending me to jail for 10 days. It appears to me that Ms. Webb doesn't know what she's doing wrong. It appears to me that Ms. Webb hasn't yet seen that she's the only one on this Zoom doing all this stuff that she's doing. It appears to me that Ms. Webb hasn't quite gathered in her mind what she's supposed to do when she comes to court. And it appears to me that Ms. Webb is in need of an attitude adjustment. So this is what I'm going to add to this probation. I'm going to give Ms. Webb 20 days in the Wayne County Jail. I'm going to hold that in abeyance. If she comes on my Zoom again with this same behavior, it's going to come out of abeyance and it's going to go into action. And she's going to do those 20 days. Now, this Zoom proceeding, it will be up on YouTube until the end of the docket. Since you have come on at the beginning of the docket, you might want to go look at it and say, what was the judge talking about? And then look at yourself and see what I see and the 75 other people that are currently watching on YouTube.
Or even better, you can go on Law Talk with Mike and read the comments too.
According to the YouTube channel. Okay, so as I was saying, as to count 3, the total fines, costs, and fees is $385. Ms. Shive, Mr. Byers is asking for help in breakout room number 5. Please at least go to him and tell him to stop doing that because it disrupts my screen. It pops up in the middle of my screen.
Yes, Your Honor.
With respect to count 1, the total fines, costs, and fees is $650, making the grand total on both counts $1,035. You have the duration of the probation to pay that amount. Remember that you cannot be discharged early from probation unless that has been paid in full or the court has converted it to community service, and the community service has been complete. Additionally, you shall not use or possess any illegal substance. You shall not use or possess any marijuana. The court pays attention to page 4, page 4, defendant's description of the offense, and she said, I am taking drug screens for Children's Protective Service, and they gave me permission to smoke marijuana. The court revokes that permission. You don't have permission to smoke marijuana because it appears to me that it clearly is interfering with your ability to engage the court in a professional way. So she can't smoke marijuana at this time. She cannot use or possess any illegal substance. She shall not use or possess any marijuana. She shall submit to a mental health evaluation. She shall submit to random urinalysis. If she is testing with another agency, the court will accept those screens as long as they are in compliance with the court's own drug screening process. She shall pay all outstanding tickets in full or get on a payment plan with the 36th District Court. As I indicated, she owes $5,611 to the 36th District Court. As a condition of her probation, she needs to pay that amount or get on a payment plan. She shall attend and complete the marijuana intervention program, and she shall clear up all outstanding warrants.
Well, that's funny, internet guy, but it is one of the things I enjoy because you get to know the judge, and we all know she does not like marijuana. She'll roll with it if someone has a medical card or whatever. She can do that, but if she can stop someone from smoking marijuana, she will. And to this extent, she's right. If you're just going about your life and everything's fine, go ahead. But if you can't act right in court, I'm going to pull that privilege from you. The end.
That she has with all the other jurisdictions, which it appears to be 3, 41B, 39, and 32B. Those warrants cannot be open warrants in order for her to get off this probation. I am going to set a 2-month review. And as I indicated, I'm imposing 20 days Wayne County Jail to be held in abeyance. I'm not going to put her cases in person at this time. However, Ms. Webb, I'm going to indicate that you can come in person or on Zoom. If you think you don't know how to come on Zoom appropriately because it's going to cost you 20 days in the Wayne County Jail, then you may on your own want to just come on and appear in person. We're going to set the matter for 9/32. That means that she can appear in person or on Zoom. The court is going to set a review date for April the 5th at 9:32. We are going to mail a copy of this report to the Radnor Street address. Additionally, probation will contact you at the phone number ending in 2398. Ms. Muldrow, I specifically did not impose the condition recommended by probation of the 5 days community service. I also did not impose the condition of not consuming any alcoholic beverage. Those 2 things I did not impose. Anything further for this record on behalf of the people?
Nothing from the people, Judge. Thank you.
On behalf of the defense?
I was on mute, yet. I'm sorry. No.
I think your client wants to say something.
I'll call her and I'll talk to her.
Yeah. I'll call her. We got through this. She just got a tongue lashing, nothing worse. I'll call her. Do not open your mouth again, client.
Phone.
Okay, then we're all set. Everyone have a great day and stay safe.
Well, there you have it. That was super fun. I couldn't help myself. I just enjoyed that so much. I had to get it out, and I wanted to get the one out that I did today and the other one as well. I actually might be doing another video on her if I can find it. I think I'm going to go on the Wild Goose Chase on February 4th. That's in 2 days from now. For the guy with the sentence, the guy said he was going to fail probation. He's up on review. I can't help myself. I'm going to go, but again, they might not even call it. I invited Natalie Lawyer Chick because she just did one of those and she did a great job. I would recommend that video. I invited her to come along. I don't know if she'll show up or not. But that's what I'm doing. All right, let's go back here. I wanted to do the super chats. I got a lot of complaints from people that don't like me talking during the video or responding to anybody. So I'm going to try it this way. I don't know. It's just kind of hard. and I like to acknowledge it as you do it because it's really, really sweet. But that's just, I don't know. That's YouTube for you. We'll see if this method works better. Let me see here. But I don't know how to. I need an assistant. I really do. I need someone to help me with these things. All right, Keltos for the doggies, $2. I think I got that one. Thank you. Pets Cats, I got that one for Naughty Mike's Adventure Fund, which is always awesome. Thoughts on Audit the Audit? I can't remember. I've seen stuff from there, but I can't even remember what their take is. So I really don't have thoughts on Audit the Audit. But thank you, $5 super chat. I'll probably get back into it when I trip across it. I'll tell you. I can't remember what the take is of that channel. All right, come visit me in TF. I don't know what TF is, Mark. If it's warm, I'm there. I've got one requirement. If it gets me out of this snow, I'm all about it. How much? There's so many Nut Adventures worth of tickets. Thank you, Aaron. $5. Fulgent Fund. This is for Frankie and Ollie's Awesome Doggy Adventure Fund. Oh, they are soft boys. They really are. Let me see here. Scanning for more. I saw a bunch. You guys are really sweet. Angry drunk bumblebees. That's no way to talk to the captain of the vessel. The judge captain hasn't abandoned ship yet. It's time for a military admiralty tribunal. Thank you very much. It looks like it's $8.99 New Zealand, which means that we have officially got Australia, New Zealand, and the UK in the house today, which is awesome. It's awesome. I have this many comments. I mean, this is a fantastic problem I've got going on here. I don't know. I didn't check Middleton at all. I did one from 3B yesterday. I was working and I had this clip, so that was basically it. But I didn't know that he wasn't on today. And thank you, Flinda Duncan. Thank you, Jody Simpson. $2. Greetings from Canada, Mike. Love your content. Thank you so much. You know what? I've got is it Runkle of the Bailey, the YouTuber? He's really cool. Who was that? Stroke Assaulter told me to get a hold of him, and I emailed him. We've had an exchange. I think we're going to do something. We don't have anything set yet, but he was really cool because I don't know him. I've seen him on other stuff. I've seen him on Arcada and everything like that. But I was going to bring him in as my Canadian authority next time I get some wacky Canadian freemen on the land. And he was really responsive and very cool. Just in an exchange, in an email exchange. But I look forward to that. I hope that happens. Shelby E, $5. Thanks for the videos, Mike. Thank you. Oh, you guys are sweet. All right, I think we got it. Thank you all so much for coming out. That was fun as always. I always enjoy a good trip to the 36th District Court.